Hello and welcome once again to Prison Architect. So this is the third episode of my second series. Straight away going to unpause because last episode I gave my guys a lot of building to do and I sacked loads of them. Probably not the smartest of things to do. I probably could have used the massive amount of builders that I had. But never mind, we'll eventually get all of this built, so... And I have a lot of materials, like that is ridiculous how much stuff is there. Wow, just wow. And I just want to put some lights in there because I don't like seeing that room dark. With fog of war it'll eventually just disappear anyway, but never mind. All in all, I think my prison is coming along nicely. I do like the way I've set some of these up, although I really want all of you to be medium security only, thank you, and you are max security only. Thank you very much. They all class as individual rooms because they've not got like a main door or anything on them, so... bit like the cell blocks will be. Now I am going to need metal detectors. I'm just going to have metal detectors on the main doors to sort of their areas. So this area, there shouldn't be anything that they can collect. Like, they should never have any metal in this area, and they can't pick anything up from this area. So as long as I scan them on their way in and out, they should never get anything in to their sort of bed area. Might not work that way, but it shouldn't, you know. So I want to connect you up, and you up, and then connect you up in the same way. I have got a lot of stuff to build at this point. Why aren't you registered? There are no canteens. Ah, yeah. Well, that's fine. Right, now this is going to be the shower room. So, let us... we need a cell door there, cell door there. Yeah, that should be good. And then drains in front of the doors. Should be perfect. Obviously I'm going to actually need to turn this into a concrete wall. Now that's probably not going to be enough showers for the number of prisoners I've got, so if I put an extra wall across there, it will let me put an extra bunch of shower heads in. Up like that. Perfect. And yeah, I am going to have to plumb that in, but that can wait. I'm going to start with the medium security building. I'm not going to worry too much about sort of copying it over yet, because if I can get the medium security building done, then we can start getting prisoners in. And how have we got a massive cash flow suddenly? Exports. Oh, right, because I'm selling all of the wood at the moment that we had stockpiled, like all the trees and stuff we've cut down. We sold all the timber. That's brilliantly funny. Okay. Planning, you know what, we can remove all of the walls that we were planning at this point. There we go. Because we're already building them, so No point having the planning tool tell us where to build stuff if we're already building it. So I want plumbing. Now I am just gonna... do I want to do that? No, I think I want to connect up with these. Whether or not water will flow that far, I'm not sure though. That's something that we'll find out by doing this, I suppose. Connect across the toilets, and then just have pipes leading up like that for the showers. That should work. Right, and then once again for the toilets, although the toilet's now on that side. I do love how much freedom Prison Architects gives you in building. You can make it as complicated or as sort of simplified as you like. Now hopefully all of those shower heads will just connect to that pipe. I don't think they will though. We'll do that, I suppose, just add that in across there and there. That'll connect all of them. So, perfect water system. Obviously it's not actually connected to anything yet, so it's pretty useless. Put that all the way across. How far does it go? That way. 1 square from the end, okay. So, put it all the way across there as well. Lots of building. Whereas we've got that much cash flow. And I won't sack them until I've actually finished building stuff this time. Wow, that cost me a lot. Your money does disappear very quickly when doing this sort of thing. So just be aware of that. You can't build like a mega prison and not worry about cash flow at all. You do still have to worry about it. Now, my canteen. I'm thinking that as the canteen, which is massive. But it is going to be doing a lot of prisoners, so yeah. Now for a massive canteen we need a massive kitchen, so that'll probably do as the kitchen. Yeah. That side can be my workroom. So kitchen, canteen, workspace. Sounds good. I might even have multiple workshops, I don't know yet. With the number of prisoners I'm going to have, multiple workshops might actually be sort of productive. Now I'm going to have a 1, 2, 3 space across there, another corridor. And then on this side, 4, 1, 2, 3. So from there, that way up. And these rooms are going to be my psychiatrist's office, because I'm going to have a lot of them. Because the easiest way to make sure that I'm covered is to just have multiple. And that room's just a tiny bit too small. Cleaning cupboard has to be a 3x3 minimum, so cleaning cupboard, just there. Will fit perfectly. Obviously I can't build it because it's outside and it just won't let me build stuff outside like that. So there'll be my psychiatrist's office, or offices. So what other rooms are important? Oh, something that I've completely just neglected. Fences. I'm going to need yards. For my prisoners. Perfect. That is where I plan them to go, and then I'm going to have another yard on this side with sort of a copy of this structure over here. Didn't mean to do that. Defences cost now? Oh, £3 or $3, whichever way you want to do it. Lock up. Why would that need to be searched? Like, I know it's going through a metal detector, but like, there's no prisoners here yet. How could contraband be coming in? It's like in preparation for prisoners that they're already sending contraband in. Like, that's ridiculous. Oh, we're finally clearing this space out a little, which is good because that was ridiculously full. How are we doing? Oh, you've finished that. Well, you know what? Do the offshore tax haven as well then, please. Now, I'm not unlocking intelligence yet, because until my prisoners arrive and I've got prisoners in, I don't want to unlock that, because otherwise bad things can happen. I do, however, want to unlock tasers, body armour, guard towers. We'll leave that for a little. We don't need it at this moment, so don't worry too much about it. Now, I am eventually going to buy these areas, but they cost a lot for the moment. And I pushed OK instead of cancel. Oh well. But again, I'm going to buy this side as well. I will eventually need to buy one at the back as well, so I can actually build this structure on that side. But I needed to buy these so that I can put in my perimeter walls, because I want my sort of the furthest perimeter wall quite far away from the cell blocks and stuff. So if people do try and sort of dig their way out, they've got a long way to go. So yeah. As I say, I will buy that side as well eventually, but for the moment, I mean, how much has this one gone to now? Oh, 12,000 as well. Oh, sorry, 120,000. 12,000 isn't that much. Like, we could do that easily. Okay. Now, I want jail doors here. We'll put one jail door there and see what way they open it. And then I'll put one here or above it, depending. So, one more just there. So, to put it in the same way, that one goes there, that one goes there. And the reason I'm doing like these doubles is because I want to make sure there is enough space to get all the prisoners out and in without causing problems. Like, I'm going to have multiple doors into the canteen, so I'm going to have doors on this side, I'm going to have doors on this side, doors on this side. The reason I'm only going with a 2 space here is because I don't want to have like 5 metal detectors just to catch all the prisoners. So yeah. So I've worked those rooms out. The rest of this space I think that would be a decent starting space, and then if I do need to, I can just expand it further. So let us actually put in the foundations. This is going to knock down walls, isn't it? Oh well. Boom. That cost a lot. Yeah, this might knock down sort of all these walls that I've just built, but we'll see. Now I need light in every single one of these cells. This takes forever. I really wish I'd remembered to put a light in before I did the copy and paste, because the lights copy and paste as well. Not there, thank you. As I'm doing it, I may as well make sure they're all on one side. God, this takes forever. Woo, I'm done. Oh no. In here as well. At least that's slightly quicker. Now I do need some lights in the shower room. Does sound like a silly idea in some respects, but we need them. There we go. I suppose we can cancel those two. Damn it. Dismantle that one. Wow, this place is dirty as all hell. Look at it. Now I've got some lights in and I can see how bad it is. Wow. I'm going to need to hire some cleaners before we open. Okay. I'm also going to need to actually put these walls back, which I figured I would have to do anyway, so that's not really surprising. I do want to put concrete floor in though, where I've got doors. Is that it? Have I done everywhere? Oh no, here as well. You know what? Let's go with nice wooden floors for my offices. Because I can. And it's not exactly that expensive. Okay. Well, let's get the main walls laid out for these rooms. Let's also, we can do quick builds and offices for these. No, we can't, because a quick build will build stone buildings instead, or brick buildings instead of concrete. So I'd have to actually put the concrete in first. Let's just go all the way up. There we go. Now these are going to be slightly different anyway, because I'm going to have staff door, jail. I'm thinking jail door, but then my own guys are going to be stuck in there constantly. I could go with remote access doors. No, I think just staff doors. There we go. And obviously they are going to be offices. That is a cleaning cupboard. Do I have the workroom yet? There it is, workshop. Kitchen. And canteen. Lovely. I like how that does that. Right, so I'm obviously going to need doors. Now for the workshop, 2 doors side by side should work. Kitchen, yeah, kitchen, same thing. 2 doors side by side. Now, you are going to have doors all over the place. And I'm going to end up demolishing some of the doors to put them in again the right way when they're the wrong way. Although, actually, yeah, opening that way is fine. So, yeah, we've got multiple doors into the canteen. I might actually put more in. Could put one that way. And one that way, and I'm hoping that they'll go in the right way. If not, again, I will... Yes! Haha! Just how I wanted it. Lovely. Now I'm obviously also going to need doors from the kitchen into the canteen, so that they can bring the food in without having to walk out and then in again. And all the floors be concrete. Perfect. All round here as well. That one's done. Right, planning. We do not need those up anymore. We do need a door into the cleaning cupboard. And I suppose hire one poor janitor to try and clean things up a little. That janitor is going to be busy forever. What are you doing? Oh, he's bringing in the uniforms and stuff. Okay, fair enough. Right. Now, somewhere I need to stick my water pump. We could just put you in a small office room somewhere around here. That'll do. And a single jail door letting you in. Lovely. Right, plumbing. From there, straight to that. Now we are going to need plumbing in this room as well, at least in 1 or 2 spots, because we're obviously going to have sinks there. And electric wires will plumb you in like that. Lovely. Go, my little workman. Work! Do something useful. Oh, they're all the trays for the canteen. Love it. Right, holding cell next. Now, am I going to let them straight into the shower from here? Problem is, then these guys are going to try and use that as a quick way out. Well, that's not too big of a problem, is it really? Yeah, that works. A yard, which is going to be that. So, you require a bench, toilet, indoors, enclosed. Yeah, that's it, just that and that. Although we're also going to put bedroom. So if guys do have to stay in there, they've got somewhere to sleep. So, look at that, all of it's changed back from medium security. Minimum. Medium, medium. All of that, high security, thank you. Perfect. So although that's medium security, the rest of it isn't, so yeah. Really, stay the colour I make you. And of course, outside is staff only, but it's not enclosed yet, so I can't actually do that. Once it's enclosed with an exterior wall, then I'll be able to sort of designate it as staff only. Okay, planning, we can remove that, thank you. And no, that's the one I want. Concrete floor, change that. I love how some of these actually need to be searched, so you know what? A single guard just to deal with the things that are complaining they need to be searched. Okay, that's been done. So yeah, I was right in what I was worried about. The water can't reach that far with small pipes. Damn it. So I'm going to have to make some of this large pipe. Go that far, see if that's enough. If it's not, then we'll add more in a moment. Yeah, I had a feeling that would be the case, but I was hoping that it would reach far enough. Because obviously the less access you give prisoners to large water pipes, the harder it is to tunnel out. So, sinks. We want 2 sinks there and there. They should already have water. They will. Lovely. I also want cookers. Row of 3, 2 space gap, row of 3. That looks good. Fridges. There we go. And that means I've still got some space for more cookers if I need them. I think having 12 cookers should be enough, but then again, it is a massive canteen we're catering for, so... tables. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you think this canteen's too small. I mean, let's face it, if we start expanding, then yeah, it probably will be too small, but we'll see. Oh, I suppose one will be doubled. Okay. I don't mind if I misclick because I'm going to need to buy them anyway, so you know what, that is easier, and then I can just cancel the middle ones. There we go. Done. Again, I will need to add lights to everything, but, you know, we can do that later. I want to get the main sort of stuff in first. Right, now I'm going to need electricity up to there. I'm also going to need electricity this way, because I'm going to leave that wall as like the divider, but I'm going to need electricity in this room because obviously this is going to be my workshop. So yeah, need power in there. And power across there as well. There we go. Lovely. So all in all, I think my prison is coming together nicely. Obviously this area, I haven't even started yet for the maximum security. But at least I've got it laid out in like the basic terms. So I know where I'm coming from when I actually come to build it. This is almost ready that I could actually get prisoners in, which seems awesome to me. I could actually open it up and start getting some prisoners in to improve my cash flow, so I wouldn't constantly be on negative. Might be an idea. I do want a couple more lights though in some of these rooms, because I've not done these rooms yet. That's already been done. No, I don't need two lights, thank you. Just one every now and then. Outside the cells it's not so bad because obviously I've got lights in every cell, but around the rest of the prison I do need a couple of lights here and there. I'll put you somewhere in the middle. In the rooms themselves I'm going to be a bit more careful where I put lights, but you know, for the majority it doesn't actually have to be that specific. Now I need to set these up as offices, so I need a desk. I'm gonna need the chair. Filing cabinet. We need to have two of them, thank you. And I want a sofa. For the simple reason that you're going into a psychiatrist's office. You're going to lay on a sofa. I know the prisoners don't, but in my mind that's what it's there for. So that's why I'm putting it in. So, perfect. Now I'm not going to hire any of the psychiatrists yet because I don't need them yet. And there's not much point putting something in until I actually need it, otherwise it's just a waste of money. We'll put in some electricity around here as well. There we go. I do like how I've got like a half and half for the electricity. And I like the colours it's gone as well for the half and half. I think that's awesome. But one of the problems I had in my last prison was sort of the power system. Because I hadn't sort of planned it out before I started, it just got so mixed up and hard to control. But yeah. So anyway guys, I am going to leave it off there for the moment. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next episode.